Tonight, Clarissa Ward is going to take us into a war you haven't seen. We've been watching chaos sweep the eastern Mediterranean. Libya is little more than a failed state run by militias. Syria is in a ruinous civil war. And Egypt's democracy was crushed by a coup. Now, Egypt's military dictatorship is fighting what it calls terrorists in the Sinai Peninsula. Rebels there want to establish a strict Islamic state. The battle has gone largely uncovered until now.
This is what Egypt's war on terrorism looks like up close. These propaganda videos by Islamic extremists document one attack after another on Egyptian security forces. These are the people behind those attacks. In the desert along the border with Israel, a funeral was held for 4 militants killed last summer, their bodies draped in the black flag of militant Islam. The imam called for jihad against the Egyptian government and Jews and Christians across the world. We will show you the fires of hell, he shouted, in each and every country. Egypt's military has launched a major offensive in this remote and impoverished part of the country. Journalists are strictly prohibited from traveling into Sinai, so we went in undercover. We saw house upon house leveled, cars and tractors burned, evidence of a scorched earth policy by Egyptian forces. The owners of this destroyed home were too scared to appear on camera. Family members told us that tanks began firing artillery shells on the house early one morning, and you can see the scale of the destruction from those shells. And villagers here tell us that this wasn't the first time this happened, that more than 60 homes have been hit in this way. People here believe this is collective punishment to force tribal leaders to drive out the militants. These are the men the army is really looking for. Top of their list is Shadi al-Munai, the leader of the most active terrorist group in Sinai. In a remote desert location, we met his brother, who asked us not to show his face. If my brother is a terrorist, I thank him, he said. They burn our houses. Who else will defend us?
So you see your brother as a hero?
Not just my brother, he said. We treasure anyone who defends our children. It's a view shared by many here. Frustrated by the army's harsh crackdown, sympathy for the extremists is on the rise.
Does your brother's group have any relationship with Al-Qaeda?
Only God knows, he said. It is possible. It's that possibility that has Egypt's military taking such a hard line here. The question is whether that strategy is backfiring. Clarissa Ward, CBS News, Sinai, Egypt.